Being a social butterfly is a lot of work. You have to fly from flower to flower, getting together all of the other butterflies, consistently flapping those wings and zooming all around the field. Perhaps you prefer being the caterpillar. This analogy to the social human world is pretty accurate, and it's one of the reasons that people tend to be more introverted. Socializing takes effort, and it becomes even more of a challenge when fear or shyness is involved. Even so, being outgoing has its perks. You become more open to opportunities, friendships, and fun. Luckily, even the most timid caterpillar can learn how to be more outgoing by following these 10 small-scale steps. Step 1. Be more social. To narrow down this vague order, start with what you know. When you're invited out somewhere, say yes, put on the pants, and show up. If you're working or at school, partake in the day-to-day conversation at the lunch table or the water cooler. Even if you have to talk about the weather, at least you're talking. Step 2. Practice every day. If talking to people makes you a bit nervous, you have to hit the ground running with practice. You can talk to people anywhere, and it doesn't have to be a long conversation. Think the bus, the store, the train, or wherever. Talk to people in customer service, like cashiers, for example. Say, "Hi, how are you?" and take a pause so they respond. If you can, express a follow-up comment. These are normal interactions which no one will bat an eye about, and it's a great way to practice speaking to new people. Plus, you probably won't ever see them again, so practice. Step 3. Share a positive opinion while in a group. Once you've got the hang of talking to people one-on-one, it's time to step it up to the group setting. Being surrounded by many people, you may feel overwhelmed and not know what to say. But don't worry, there's an easy fix to this. The trick is to simply say something positive. This can be a comment about the topic at hand or a simple compliment to someone in the group. Just focus on staying positive. Everyone likes a positive Pete. Step 4. Go from small talk to deep talk. When you find yourself in a good conversation with someone, you'll feel that the time is right to speak on a deeper level. Slowly introduce topics you see fit and let the conversation flow. This can include things about your family, personal goals, or hobbies. This is how the deeper connections are made. Step 5. Ask questions. Speaking up is an important part of being outgoing, but never underestimate the power of listening. People want to be heard, so at the end of the day, always make sure to ask and listen more than you speak. Asking the right questions relating about the topic will get you noticed. Step 6. Always give details. Conversations are like 2 slices of bread, and the details are the meat, cheese, and veggies in the middle. Without the details, you could have a couple pieces of toast. Add details, ask details, and never answer questions with one-word answers. Make the sandwich. Step 7. Respond physically. You don't need to be speaking all of the time in order to be outgoing and engaging with others. Physical gestures are just as important, so make sure to nod your head, smile, and use facial expressions to respond just as much as you would with words. In fact, did you know that more than half of communication is nonverbal? Step 8. Talk louder and make eye contact. Once you gain confidence and become more outgoing, you will find yourself in more social situations with groups of people and louder events. It's important to make sure that you are heard in situations like these, so always speak confidently in a clear and pronounced tone and make eye contact with people you're addressing. People don't like to strain their ears to listen to others mumble. Step 9. Switch topics if needed. It's a weird thing to think of, but no conversation is immortal. It's okay to let a topic die and to switch the conversation over accordingly. Don't be the oddball who makes a comment about a topic that everyone stopped talking about 10 minutes ago. Pay attention to the flow of the conversation and go with it. Step 10. Don't wait for the right moment. If you want to be outgoing but you're always hesitant, then just do it. Don't think, just do it. You don't need to be looking your best to be outgoing or social. If you think there's a right moment to try and be outgoing, you're wrong. The moment is now. Get out there and get started. Being more outgoing is bound to give you more friendships, more professional connections, more experiences, and overall more opportunities. The power of communication and connecting is both helpful and necessary for humans. We are social creatures after all. By taking these steps to becoming more outgoing, you are expanding not only your own horizon, but the horizons of those you meet. So get out there, get socializing, and get outgoing. And if you like these tips, make sure to give it a like and consider subscribing for more weekly uploads. And as always, thanks for watching.